Hi there, I was just wondering, how do I find and submit assignments?
The golden question. I think we staff have heard this one more than any of the others. So, this video will hopefully clear a few things up. We're going to look at what a team's assignment is, how you find your team's assignments, retrieving assigned resources, and returning assignments. There will be a separate follow-up video by Mr. Lear for those of you who are having a little bit of trouble still working with PDFs. Bear in mind that I'm working on a Windows device, so things may look a little different for you depending on what you're using. So let's start by clearing up exactly what it is we mean when we say a team's assignment. Now, not all of the work that you're being set falls into the assignments category. For the purposes of this video, a team's assignment is a piece of work which has been set using the assignment's thumbnail. Now, some teachers are setting different tasks. For example, maths have used MathsWatch and modern foreign languages have been using Quizlet. Those types of tasks aren't what this tutorial is about. What we're looking at here are the specific teams set pieces of work that you can see when you click here. So how do you find assignments? You can access your assignments in a couple of different ways. They pop up on your class team notice boards. They are also in the class team if you go to the general channel and look at the assignment tab. And finally, and probably most obviously, they're all in the assignments thumbnail on the left-hand toolbar of Teams. That's the way I'm going to go about this tutorial. So when you click on assignments, you'll get a list of the classes to which you're subscribed. I'm going to use the wonderful 7T as my example class today, miss you guys, so I just select them and click next. Now, I'm taken to my assignments dashboard. Here I can see any tasks that have been set. I can see when they're due and can also double check my completed assignments. This is a dummy account, but you're seeing a student view of my real English classes. All the work here is overdue because I'm not a pupil and so I'm not doing it. So when I click on an assignment, it opens up to give me a few more details. I can see its due date, how many marks it's worth, a bunch of instructions and any accompanying materials I might need to do this piece of work. Handy hint, read these instructions carefully. A whopping percentage of the queries staff are getting could have been avoided with a little more attention. If the attached file ends with a docx, you can actually have a neat little robot read it to you by clicking Immersive Reader. The assignment resource documents are read-only. However, you can click on them to open them up and work through them, or you can choose to download and save your own copies of these resources. If you've been given a worksheet which requires you filling in gaps, etc., you'll need to do this. So let's imagine that I've just worked through the resource PowerPoint and completed the task, which in this case was to write a letter to a loved one. Now it's time to submit my work. To do this, I click on Add Work at the bottom of the screen. This takes me to this screen. If your work is saved in OneDrive, click here and navigate to the correct folder. If you click New File, it's possible to open a blank Word document and do the work directly into Teams. In this case, my work is saved to my computer, so I'll click Upload from this device to find the file that way. Select the piece of work you want to attach and then click Open. It'll quickly upload and then you can click Done. Another handy hint, if you click on your piece of work, it'll open a preview. If you click on Immersive Reader here, the aforementioned neat little robot will read your work aloud to you. While it isn't foolproof, this is such a brilliant proofreading tool. Use it to check your work. Finally, click the Hand In button to complete and submit your assignment. If you've made a mistake or forgotten to add something, you can undo this and add or change things. Now, when I return to my assignments dashboard, this task has been happily sorted into the complete folder. Yay! And that's it. Can I just email the work or put it on the general notice board? While this is acceptable as a very last resort, you should at this stage be making every effort to use the assignments process as much as possible. We totally understand that there might be IT and access complications at times, but remember that part of the purpose of your education is to prepare you for your professional life. That often means developing and using new skills, especially where information technology is concerned. Can my classmates see my work? No. If you submit your work through the assignments process that I've just been through, then they can't see your work. Pupil work is submitted privately. The only person assessing you is your teacher. At the start of this whole situation, some pupils misposted work into the Files tab or onto notice boards, and that work was visible to others. So I feel like that's no doubt where this little myth has come from. Okay, I hope that answers your questions about submitting and accessing assignments in Teams. We've covered a lot in the last few videos, so I hope you're feeling a little more confident in what Teams has to offer. For now, however, thanks for listening and see you soon.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.